It's too chaotic for me to destroy. Oh no.
So, sorry for being out of the loop, but what are we doing?
Trying to get to rain.
And we're down here because...
We're taking a
Because
detour.
we started in Huoshan.
Yeah.
It's a good shortcut.
Oh
Okay.
Something like that.
Anyways,
Right, it's because the observers told us to. And we're apparently listening to them now.
Well, Jack's a good guy. I can't say much of the rest. Jack's at least less cryptic than the rest of those ass hats.
Cabadoth walks
Handling
up
costs
to
and
you.
prices.
Cabadoth walks up to you, Ryan. He just slowly brings you up to speed. We're here in the Shadow Plains because we're trying to retrieve the Iosphere, which is in the depths underneath rain.
And being here makes it above rain.
No. Where we're going to teleport will be underneath rain. The Shadow Plane is... I'm honestly tired of saying this a million times. The Shadow Plane is a mirror of your world. So if we were to go up a mountain, if we were to teleport back into Phonum, we would be underground in a cavern. Does that make sense?
Ow.
You know, I'm not much for all this magic stuff, so I'll just take your word for it.
Let's just go.
I should go.
As long as you get it.
The important part is that
Chaz,
we're traveling to the Iosphere to grab it.
Yes. As long as you get it. He kind of goes to, give you a kind of a pat, Ryan. All of a sudden, you just see Cabadoth just retract his hand back with a shh, ah. Rather staticky, are you?
Saf cat, god damn it.
Has he been shuffling on the carpet?
He
Yes.
just kind of shakes his hand.
It's all that squishing you guys were doing. Don't do that.
It's that
We had
floof.
to make up for lost time.
Eventually, the queen clears her throat. Well, if we're all done reconnecting with each other, let us go. And we're wasting time.
About time.
Aw, was Nadine feeling left out of the hugs? Everybody give Nadine a hug.
Oh no,
Give
I know, that's how Nadine
dies.
squish that Nadine.
I'm making an acrobatics check.
You won't escape me.
You take the attacks of opportunity.
Hugs of opportunity.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's go.
Yes. Anyways, so you all continue down the roads. And during this entire time, the Deseriac still just kind of watch. A few of them move closer, but none of them really seem to attack. They didn't wave back.
Oh no,
Can't trust them.
that's it. Genocide.
Lily just pulls out her cannon.
All right,
It didn't wave back or the
All
bad
right.
guys.
the party versus 1,000 Deseriac.
Lily can shoot down the forest.
Anyways, so after about a couple hours of traveling, the Deseriac get less and less until they can't be seen at all in the forests. You continue down the road until you find yourself at a small fork in the road.
I checked the map.
You check the map. So, right is... So, if you go left, you make your way to... The road that goes left leads to a place where you recognize Huoshan being in Phonum. To the right, did I say? Yeah, to the right is the road that goes further north.
Which is our destination. Yes.
Yes. Yes, the right path leads further up north. The left heads down to the Shadow Plane equivalent of Huoshan.
Well, I don't think we have any business there, so...
Okay. Alright, well. You all start heading up right. Hold on, I need to look something up really quick. And also be disgusting. Anyways, so you start heading up right,
Yes.
and well, the road is rather boring, and eventually it becomes nighttime to where it goes from dark to darkest. Luckily, you were all wearing the shadow piercings, or at least those who chose to take them are wearing the shadow piercings.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wyoming has tremor sense. That's what he's using down here, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Mhm.
All right, well, Wyoming, do you have a piercing?
No.
All right, well, aside from your tremor sense, you can't see 5 feet in front of you.
out, and this is what we decided on.
All right. Well,
With his eyes. How far does his tremor sense go?
30 feet.
yeah. Everyone else, make a perception.
Okay.
Uh, so, in the as you guys are walking along, all right. With your shadow piercings, you're all still able to see through the deeper darkness, and there seems to be another road a few ways away, and on it you can see um these odd creatures. They are humanoid, blue, covered in chains. They seem to have a few extra body parts grafted onto their bodies. And they seem to be dragging a few dozen people in chains. Luckily for you all, they don't seem to have noticed you. Do you also not have a shadow piercing waffle?
No, he not one.
Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, well, anyways, for everyone else that did make their perceptions, it seems this group of maybe 5 of these creatures are dragging along maybe 20 or so prisoners. They all seem to have been stripped of their belongings as behind them there's a small wagon of just various armors, weapons, and materials, clothing, food.
Hmm. So, would you say that all these prisoners are within 30 feet of each other?
They are all within 5 feet of each other.
And there's like 20 of them?
Hmm.
Okay. That's good to know. So Lily turns to the group. Should we do something about that?
Does Kabadath know anything about these people?
Chitin slavers. They're probably taking them to Zan-Kuthan's domain.
How far away is that?
It is down the road we didn't take.
I agree with Waffle. I think we should just leave them to their business. And go on with ours.
They are slavers.
Understand. Slaves are one of many trades down here in the Shadow Plane.
Would you care if we did something about it?
It matters little to me. Just remember where you are.
Okay, so would you say you said there was a box of belongings as well, right? Including weapons.
Yep.
Is that also within 30 feet of the prisoners?
Yes.
Okay. So Lily's gonna get more spells for the day.
While where's the every like you're planning on like doing stuff while Waffle is literally in the corner just
Yeah.
being Waffle's literally in the corner like
Don't do that.
Lucas agrees, though.
Lucas does agree.
Honestly, I'd rather help them than leave them alone.
Again, what would happen if we helped them?
Like, basically nothing.
hero points. I mean not like hero not like hero points, it's more like oh
I mean, what would happen to them if we freed them? Where would they go?
uh
I'm not asking.
Not be slaves?
Yeah, they're
They
just
would be
In the
tortured to
forest
death.
with nightshades and, like, whatever else is in here.
exactly. I think they're safer that way.
Safer being tortured to death.
They're either tortured to death or they die out in the wilderness.
Tortured to
They're
death or
free.
dead to death.
Some of them might actually live in the Shadow Plane, though. Like
Or do they go back to that town that we just came from?
I vote to leave them.
How far away is the town?
it's about a few hours by now.
That's only a few
You've been
hours.
you've been traveling from like day to night, so 9 maybe 10 hours.
Yeah, they're not gonna make that. They're gonna be dead.
All right.
And
We walked 9 or 10 hours without getting attacked, so presumably they could do the same.
I mean, like, we're on good health though, right? Like, these guys
Well, that's
probably, like,
true, but there's 20 of them.
well, there's 20 prisoners and about a total of 5 slavers.
I mean, the 5 slavers aren't gonna follow the 20 slaves. They're gonna be in the ground pretty soon.
I can get one, maybe two, before they even realize it.
I got enough food for all of them.
I'm just worried about who we're gonna upset by doing this.
Well, they're being taken to Zankuthan's domain. So put 2 and 2 together.
well, I mean, I think we save more people by making a beeline to, like, the god sword and saving more people than just, like, a bunch of slaves, right?
I've seen enough death already to want to save anybody that I can. And here are people right now that I can save.
Here's the thing: we may not even need to fight. I have a trick up my sleeve.
All right, Godslayer. If we're really gonna do this,
I suppose we haven't fought off. It's not like we haven't fought off gods before then. So.
Sorry, Lucas. I think this is for the best.
Do you want me to fire Lily, or do you want to do something else?
So Lily's gonna. So how long until we take a rest? Like a long. It's been
well,
like 8 or 10 hours or whatever.
yeah. Well, you can rest at any time, really, but
That's true.
all right. How close together are these slavers?
the slavers themselves are spaced out. There's 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 in the front of the prisoners, 2 in the back of the prisoners, and 1 in the cart.
Is there slaves in this cart?
No,
It's-
just the equipment.
Okay, in preparation for attacking, I use the Wand of True Strike.
All right. In preparation for attacking, I am going to cast Pouncing Fury.
So how far are they away right now?
So the roads that you are on are about spaced 40 feet apart.
So still in my first range increment. Great, no more penalties. Yay.
All right, I'm gonna take out the habanero rifle.
So let me just check if I have to roll anything for this spell.
So can I just roll my
yes.
first attack roll?
So, let's start off with what Lily's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, let's let Lily do her thing first, and then we'll go from.
So that's a check against the DCs of the lock of all the locks.
Is that knock?
Yeah, that's mass knock.
Mass
So,
knock.
15 of the prisoners and the equipment chest or whatever are all unlocked simultaneously with the knocking sound.
Well, there's not an equipment chest. It's literally just a wagon piled.
Oh,
with
okay. So those
yeah.
aren't locked or anything.
Yeah,
So then,
they're just in the cart.
16 of the prisoners. There's a knocking sound, and all of their chains are unlocked or whatever.
Okay. So you all suddenly hear just click, 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 chains falling to the ground, as the prisoners realize, and the slavers realize, and the prisoners go, "Ah!" Start as best they can, start just wailing with their hands on these on these slavers, and they weren't ready, and so they just kind of get overwhelmed and just beaten down, and then some of them manage to finally get their
Weapons?
weapons, and they just start going to town. And within a handful of moments, these prisoners just brutally slaughter these slavers.
Well then.
Well, good spell slot used for me.
You just see, like, it's violent. And after that, they're just like, they undo the rest of the things to their friends. They're
Your freedoms have been given back to you. Please don't lose them again.
You saved us?
You saved yourselves. We just helped.
Thank you.
So anti-dramatic. I was hoping you were gonna, kill us. That would be fun.
We will not forget you, weird unicorn.
No, please do forget me, actually.
Yes, please don't tell anyone about this.
We will be free now. Thank you very much. Some of these we'll leave whatever's left on them to you if you want it, but we will be disappearing now. I recommend you do the same. It may go without saying, but the person who ordered us to be captured will not be happy about this.
Of course not. We'll be going.
And oh, okay. All right. Ah, okay. Well, with that, he gives a salute, and the group just kind of runs off into the woods. And they're never seen again. And the doors close on the story of the prisoners.
It's okay though, because we got positive karma from it. That's all that matters.
Oh,
You've
no.
gained karma.
So, they said that the bodies had loot on them still? They were leaving that?
Yes.
Yes. It sounds like they looted the carriage of their stuff. And
No,
left
yeah,
it.
I assumed
Yeah,
that
the
all that stuff
carriage
belonged to them
is-
anyway.
The carriage is empty.
We could have killed everyone and then taken all the loot. Oh,
Lily, no. So, is there anything of note on these slavers?
Looking for something really quick. Let's see. Um, They have, for the most part, nothing of value aside from gold.
Gold is good.
They
Gold's
have,
not valuable.
altogether, a combined total of 4,500 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Eh,
Yeah, it's a decent amount. Split 6 ways. Or 7 ways.
well, yeah.
It all goes to Lily. 7 ways to Lily.
7 ways to Lily.
And then they all seem to have a contract,
What?
basically explaining the deal between the slavers and the person who was buying the slaves.
Who hopefully
Seems
wasn't
that-
Zankuthon. Because that would be a little bad.
I hereby.
Is it written in common or like arranged or like a language we all know, or what?
We know a lot of languages.
It is written in Infernal.
Yeah, I know that.
I
Oh,
know
he knows
that.
I think.
Yeah,
And
4 of us know that.
unfortunately, Lily, it does seem that these slaves were going directly to Zankuthan.
Yay! Third god.
Not even like, oh, it's just going to his domain. No, these were specifically for Zankuthan.
Hey,
Well, we did it good.
we.
Now we get to kill Zanku-san and get the dagger.
No. There's no proof that we did anything here. The slaves were the ones that freed themselves. Just cover up all the hoof prints on the dirt.
Well, time to kill those slaves. We don't need those loot ends.
I don't. Oh wait, no, I do leave footprints. I retrain data rangers.
Waffle's good at tracking things, right? You can untrack the tracks, right?
I guess.
Go for
No, not really.
What kind of road is this? Is this a dirt road?
It's still the marshy road.
Yeah, so
Like the marshy
they won't
area.
find them. They won't
So it's
find
kind of muddy. You're all kind of leaving noticeable prints. However, the ground kind of shifts back into place after a while.
I guess I could make a survival check to cover up tracks.
I think
just to be.
yeah, that's the proper check.
Yeah.
Well, we are trying to survive.
30. 30 survival.
All right. Well,
To just
with your
leave no trace.
30 survival, you make yourself you MacGyver yourself this
Just a big
thing of like
palm tree leaf
leaves
behind
and sticks, and it pretty much does a good job. As you walk, it kind of covers up your tracks.
All right. Well, time to move forward. Or perhaps we should rest.
you. Well, I wouldn't suggest resting so close to.
Should move at least an hour away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you. You can continue walking, or you can rest now.
You may not rest when enemies are nearby.
Yeah, no, we should keep going a bit.
Of course.
Alright, so you continue going on. So, how much longer do you guys travel for? A couple hours, 1 hour?
Let's go 2 hours. 2.
2 hours? Okay.
Yeah, let's do 2.
So
Why
you guys travel for 2 hours, and you can kind of see in the very, very distance this faint, ominous glow of some kind of river area. In the distance, you can also hear the sound of groaning and moaning, but they are very far away.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Oh no. Gaff suck at you.
Anyways, Kabadoth points it out. There. Not much farther now. Seems perhaps another hour or so make it to the river of negative energy. It is up to you if you wish to rest now. We may not have a chance once we get on the boat.
It may be a good idea then.
Alright. So do you all set up the camps?
Yeah, sure.
Nadine, you're taking watch because I don't have the ring anymore.
Well, we can have a few people.
Lily
take watch.
No.
taking watch.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I'll keep watch.
I have to roll spook rules.
Lucas sleeps normally now.
Yeah, we'll probably find a place a little bit off the main road.
He
There's
doesn't
a
want to
nice
keep. He doesn't want to keep watch with Lily.
there's a nice nearby clearing.
As long as it's
that's
not,
more than one person.
as long as the clearing isn't easily noticeable by people passing by.
Nope,
Luke,
there's
really
there's the woods in this area are pretty thick, so you're good.
Lily now gets a hug scorp instead of a talk scorp.
Oh, big rip.
I can't help to save. Oh no.
He ate another. You just stand over and Nadine and you're like sleep.
Stop it.
And we'll get to you soon, Nadine, for that role.
Just help bap the ghosts away.
So, does that include the new item that she got? The Dreamcatcher?
Oof. No sleep for Nadine.
I wonder. Let me look up hypnotism. Don't wait for me, actually. My computer's.
Oof. That's panicked for 3 hours, my dude.
Wow.
Panic from what, though?
Ghosts.
Bad dreams.
Running from.
Anyways, so you are all sleeping for the night.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't call it sleep.
Well, most of you are sleeping. Nadine is going to be screaming.
And Lily is going to be annoyed by the screaming.
Waffle gets
Luke?
good from it.
Can someone hold her down while I hypnotize her or something?
Waffle is already asleep.
Cold person.
Perfect. I'm gonna go over to Nadine and take out the watch and just say, calm down, just stare at this for just a little while. Okay? Okay.
I don't think she's lucid enough to listen.
Hmm. Is she awake?
Presumably.
Uh, Strider, why don't you make the call? I mean, she is awake because of,
Well, generally, since I had haunted before with a character, generally how it works is, uh, you're having nightmares of your past, and that's what's causing the flaw. But then there's the fatigue. So I would say, um, how it'll work is you're kind of screaming in your sleep, and you're just unable to get a proper rest from that other failed roll.
Eh. Screw it, I'll do it while she's asleep. There's nothing that says I can't.
Mm,
Nothing that says I can't.
It says I need a willing target, and unconscious targets are considered willing.
Yeah.
let me roll the dice. Let's see what the dice say. I've been doing a lot of dice rolls, but this one's for serious. All right, the dice says you can do it.
Alright, I'm gonna say that the circumstances won't allow the watch.
Yeah.
So
Here, stare at this with your asleep eyes.
I use psychic mumbo jump. This is against her will save against mind affecting enchantment compulsion effects. Well, plus well, it's 20 plus your will save against mind affecting compulsion, enchantment, blah blah blah. I got it. I tell you, I tell you to stop screaming as per the spell suggestion.
That's rude.
I'll make a will save, I suppose. Nadine?
It's not a will save unless she becomes unwilling, which she can.
All right. Well, so I guess
It's a DC against 20 plus their save,
so. 20 plus their save.
and I made it. It's a diplomacy check against that.
Yeah, which is higher.
Yes.
All right. So it would be 20 plus her total will save.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is 0. Usually.
All right. Well, if that, so I suppose if that number is higher than your total will save in Carnadine, you're compelled to stop screaming, although you are still under the effects of what's going on in your mind.
Good enough.
Yay! And now I sleep peacefully.
Who's going to keep watch?
Lily.
Yeah. Yes. Now the rest of us can sleep.
All right.
I'm guessing we'll take turns.
So, who takes the first watch?
Lily.
All right.
Lily also takes the second and the third watch.
Okay.
She's actually just awake the whole night.
Yeah, it's a spell to keep watch. And I don't use it this way normally, but that's what you're supposed to use it for.
All right. First watch. Nothing happens. A few odd creatures soar through the sky, but they don't care to notice you. Second watch, nothing happens. Very boring. And the third watch.
Zombies everywhere.
Everything explodes.
All right.
Somebody-
Oh,
Third
hey.
watch, nothing happens. It's generally an uneventful evening.
Okay. Yeah,
However,
except for the screaming.
Lucas,
Yes.
you have a dream.
Oh.
I dreamed that one day, yeah, predators and ungulates can. Oh,
I have a dream.
So, Lucas, you suddenly wake up and you are in the clearing alone.
Lily? Wyoming? Bow? Waffle, I
Nobody
guess?
seems to be around. All of a sudden, you see the darkness kind of converge and twist all around you.
No. No. Stay
Taking
back.
beginning to take a shape. It forms itself into that of a shadowy dragon. Pair of red eyes open up within the darkness, looking down at you.
You. Shangri-La.
Yes, me. I wanted to speak with you. I fear that this may be the last chance I have.
What do you need? What do you want from me?
I want you to embrace your heritage. He just kind of not raises up a claw, and the two of you kind of just start floating through in the air.
Lucas does not like the sensation of flying.
You've heard what has happened to our world, haven't you? What happened to Faust? What happened to us?
Yes. I know the truth.
I do not care what you, those ungulates, think of me. But I care for only one thing. Justice. Justice against the alien who damned us. But to do
I'm-
that, I need you, Lucas.
I work every day to fight that alien. It's kind of what I've been living for the past few years.
And you have grown strong. I can see it. You are the only one of our kind that I can make this kind of connection to. Since you have awakened your psychic powers. But it will not be enough. The alien is powerful beyond words. Everything you've seen of him, everything he has done. It is not even a fraction of what he is capable of.
Lucas takes a deep breath. Just sighs heavily. I know. But I don't but we don't have a choice anymore. We never had a choice. We always had to fight him.
I suppose your roads were all converging to this point. Our connection. You see Shangri-La is kind of starting to fade. Our connection is diminishing. This may be the last time I'll be able to contact you like this. So I will give you this one piece of advice. If you want to defeat the alien, embrace your heritage. Embrace your blood. You, Lucas, are a predator. The blood of dragons flows through your veins. Call upon that blood. Call upon that power. And even the alien will fall to that might.
He just visibly steals his nerves and says, I will make a better future for all predators and all ungulates and all of fauna. We can
You see Shangri-La getting more wavier and wavier as he begins to disappear. With that, I know you can inherit our will. Shangri-La disappears, and your vision goes dark as the remainder of your sleep is dreamless. Eventually, you wake up. It is the morning, or at least the shadow plane
plane.
equivalent of morning,
The less dark night.
the less dark.
Lily looks normal for a second and casts a spell to make her go back to the planar adaptation.
Lucas wakes up and just sidles next to Lily. Sidles nudges her. Good morning. Good evening. I don't know how this place works.
It's morning. I can tell.
I received a message from Shangri-La.
I see. Well, did things go well?
Surprisingly, yes. I think I'm going to have to go to the mountains when we get back.
Okay. We'll have to plan a trip then. But for now, it's good to head you up.
We still need to find the weapon.
She nods. Also, I believe I heard the unicorn screaming?
Incarnity?
I don't know, maybe. She's been awake for a while, clearly.
Oh. So, are you okay?
Maybe. Look, I've been up for like a solid 5 hours. Okay. Can we just go now?
She nods. Yes, we can get everyone else up.
Man, whoever is in the background is fucking heated. Anyways. So you all get up and prepare. As you're getting ready, you see in the distance Kavadoth walking up, although he seems to be a little he doesn't seem to have a lot of energy in his movement. He's a little kind of just dragging himself along.
You okay, sir?
Couldn't sleep. Something is keeping me up. Don't worry about it.
He'll be okay.
Perhaps I'm just worrying too much. I would like for this to be done and over with as soon as possible.
That's the plan.
We'll be ready to continue once you're ready. The boat is is not too far from here. Once we take it, it will be a straight shot to the Warlock's domain.
And then? What's our plan once we get to the Warlock's domain?
Kill him if we have to. But I know the spot we need to go to teleport into Rain. If the Warlock chooses to get in our way, so be it. But regardless, once we reach the spot we're supposed to return to Phonum, the Queen of Diamonds will teleport us back into Phonum. And if all goes well, we'll be in the caverns underneath Rain.
Good to know.
He nods. I will be at the entrance of the clearing waiting for you. With that, he gives a nod and just kind of walks off. All right, well, Kabadoth has left, leaving you all to prepare to head out.
I prepare desperation. I assume that emotional focus.
I prepare our group of souls.
There's a lot of background noise from you, Lily.
Yeah, I know.
Like static, not like the talking.
But also talking again.
I don't mind the talking.
They're all talking about this hit new campaign called Huoshan Hunter's Guild.
Oh boy. Alright, what time is it? I might kind of falling asleep, so I think I might just end the session here.
Yeah, it's a decent stopping place.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. Well, pretty good session for our return.
Yeah, we made some progress.
Yep. Things are going smoothly. So next session, you guys will get on the boat and make your way to the Warlock's domain.
Woohoo!
Honestly, even if we did the boat this session, I probably would have ended it like literally right after. So
Yeah.
anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next, hopefully when I'm not dead tired.
And hopefully I won't be sick by then.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell.
Drink some
I'm
Ovaltine.
chugging
Funny.
orange juice.
Ovaltine.
Oh,
drink some get some Sprite. That's
Sprite.
an urban legend, right?
You drink Sprite when you're barfy, not when you're got a cold.
Oh.
I just drink Sprite because I like it.
That works too.
All right. Well.
Yep.
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 I will see you all hopefully next week, but things happen.
Yeah.
I get it.
You know.
But
So Bao, you've still got your
I'll see you all
channeling,
later.
right?
Have what?
Channeling, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Why wouldn't I?
I might use an ability that might require you to use channeling.
Okay. Like to fix what you did afterwards?
No, to fix damage.
Lily casts Blood Rage.
No, not Blood Rage.